The glowing map from episode 17 hovers in the air, shifting and pulsing. It points to a rift in the earth, a swirling vortex of fire, water, air, and stone. Alina, yeah. Kissy! Or dunia kadarawaza? Laktahai. Zayan? Or maybe a trap. Ixt. Elemental RIFT moments later. They arrive at the rift, a massive crater where the elements clash violently. A stone bridge forms as they step forward. Rayaan, yejaga zinda ha. A voice echoes from the rift, deep, ancient, and layered. Voice you, seek the eye. But can you balance the world it watches? The ground shakes, splitting the bridge beneath them. Zayan, hold on to each other. They grab onto vines that shoot up from the ground, pulling them up and away from the collapsing bridge. Zayan, next time, let's take the long way. Alina, we don't have a choice. The mapmaker has spoken. The elemental rift pulls them apart, sending each of them into a different trial. Zayan, Rayaan, Alina! As they disappear into their respective trials, the voice booms again. Voice, only those who can control the elements will pass the trial. Show me your courage, your clarity, your conviction. Prove yourselves worthy of the relic. With the others gone, Zayan finds himself in a fiery cavern. Molten lava bubbles around him, spitting and hissing. The path ahead collapses behind him. Zayan, too fast, have to be quicker than this. He darts across the narrowing bridge, leaping over gaps as it crumbles beneath him. He reaches the other side just as the last of the bridge gives way. Gasping for breath, he looks around. Zayan, easy peasy. A deep growl rumbles from above. A boulder the size of a house crashes down, forcing Zayan to dive out of the way. Shaken and slightly singed, he takes off running. Zayan, right? So maybe a little more difficult. Taking a sharp turn, Zayan finds himself face to face with a fire element. It lunges, but he rolls out of the way. Getting to his feet, he unsheathes his sword, meeting the creature's fiery gaze. Meanwhile, in the water chamber, Alina finds herself surrounded. She struggles against the rising water, her lungs burning as she tries to keep her head above the surface. Alina can't panic. I need to be calm. She closes her eyes, focusing on her breathing. As she lets go of her fear, the water seems to slow, allowing her to see the patterns within the current. She uses the strength she finds within to swim against the tide, reaching the surface just as the water threatens to pull her under. Coughing and sputtering, she climbs onto the rocky outcrop, collapsing in a heap. Her attention is drawn to a small stream gushing through the rocks. Gazing at its placid surface, Alina sees not water, but a reflection of her own fear, her anger, her determination, the emotion she's kept hidden throughout her life. As she continues to stare, the stream seems to reach out, caressing her face with cool water. She leans in, cupping some in her hands and drinking deeply. For the first time, she feels lighter, freer, more herself. Across the way, Rayaan stumbles out of the wind tunnel, blinking against the sudden brightness. Everything seems distorted. The trees appear twisted, their branches gnarled and contorted. This sky, a swirling mass of colors. Rayaan, what's happened? Is this the world or is it the tunnel messing with my mind? He walks deeper into the disorienting landscape, the wind whispering secrets in his ear. Ra, just show me the truth. That's all I need. The wind seems to calm, the colors fading back into the familiar greens and blues of the forest. Rayaan finds himself standing before a massive tree, its leaves rustling gently in the breeze. Before him are two paths, one bathed in sunlight, the other shrouded in shadow. Rahi, so this is the test. Which path do I choose? A gentle voice seems to come from everywhere and nowhere. Voice, choose the path that feels right, not the path that is easy. Rayaan hesitates, looking from the bright, enticing path to the dark one that beckons with its mystery. He takes a deep breath and steps onto the shadowed path. As the three of them reunite in the heart of the rift, the glowing crystal chamber, the elements swirl around them in perfect harmony. In the center, a new relic, the balanced stone, pulses with the combined power of all four elements. Zayan takes the stone, surprised by its weight and the thrumming energy that courses through it. Zayan, this isn't just power, it's responsibility. Alina, to keep the balance, just like the ancients did. She looks up as a crack appears in the chamber wall, revealing a glimpse of the eye of eternity, watching, waiting. Zayan, maybe it's not just a relic, maybe it's a warning. As the eye fades from view, they hear the voice one last time. Voice! The eye sees all. Choose wisely, children of the prophecy, for your world hangs in the balance. To be